Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. Today is Wednesday, March 7th, and today we're going to be talking about how to properly run tournaments versus how not to run tournaments. And this is mainly to show you how to not run tournaments. I've been in about 30 online tournaments and 2 LAN tournaments, and I'm definitely not an expert on this subject whatsoever. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of share my experience on what a good tournament is, and but more importantly, the experience of just being in a horrifically run, just no one cares about you. Just get them in, get out. We just really want advertisement, and we don't care about you type scenario. So I want to share that as well. So if you're clicking off the video pretty much immediately, all I need to say is there are these guys called exactly Los Desafortunados Gaming. I'll link their, I guess, Discord or whatever I'm going to link to them. That's how to properly run a tournament. So I'll link them. They're going to be the good example of how to run a tournament. And, well, we won't mention the name of how not to run a tournament, but so let's get it started. So basically, you really need only 2, maybe 3 things to run a tournament properly. Number 1, the bracket runs smoothly. Get everyone in, get everyone out in a smooth, appropriate amount of time. Deal with any issues, technology issues, rule issues as fast as possible. Get in, get out, get the tournament going as fast as possible. Number 2, admins should be easy to reach. Pretty self-explanatory. Hi, admin, I have this. Oh, I can actually just fake right. Hi, admin, I have this problem. All right, there you go. And number 3, do what you say you're going to do in the rules. So, like, if you say, we're going to, give you a prize, or we're going to instate these rules, follow up on the rules. Pretty self-explanatory. What this boils down to is essentially, care. Like, if you care and if you're trying, you're pretty much good. That's pretty much it. If you care and you're trying, if you're legitimately caring and trying, you're pretty much good on this aspect. So, for lack of editing skills, time, and willpower, I'm gonna do kind of the Thorin way of doing dialogue instead of actually doing jump cuts and whatnot. So basically, which way do I want? When I'm facing this way, I'm going to be talking as if it's myself, talking as what I said. And when I'm facing this way, or more likely this way, I'm going to be reading off and quoting literally the response. And yeah, just follow along, and it'll be informative and hopefully somewhat entertaining. That's the second voice crack of this video, but that's all right. So first, first we start out with the very first thing, and this is more just to how to properly do a tournament. We're going to put how do I say this? Los Desafortunados Gaming. We're gonna just call them LDG from now on. Okay, to everyone follow along. So LDG Gaming, I know one of the admins like decently well, decent acquaintance. I know I've talked to the other one, and they invited me to the tournament. Like, sure, why not? I don't expect people to I don't expect this to happen in real life, but it was nice. If you invite people at tournaments, they're generally gonna want to come. If you personally PM someone, they're gonna say, yeah, sure, why not? Generally, at least that's my thing. And this was a tournament. Specifically, the catalyst to this tournament was a tournament I didn't want to. I wasn't planning on playing in, and they said join in. I said sure. But yeah, little side note. Oh, and sorry. So these are going to be listed in order of how egregious the example of how not to run a tournament was. So it's going to go from least egregious to most egregious. So we start out immediately. What's the first thing you need to do? Make the brackets run smoothly. So generally in Battlefy or Battlefy, however you want to pronounce it, you basically how it works is you check in before the tournament starts to make sure like everyone's at their computer ready, and then whenever you're given a match, so it's a match, it's a 1v1. Whichever player checks in first, whichever player hits ready first, the other player has 5 minutes to respond. And if they don't if they don't respond in that 5 minute timer, they automatically lose the match. The browser itself will DQ them. The admins don't have to have any interaction. The players don't have to have any interaction. 5 minutes, very reasonable amount of time. LGG, 5 minutes. How not to run a tournament? 10 minutes! Woohoo! Double the time! Woohoo! So double the time. What this means? People are waiting for double the time. Fornari, that doesn't sound like a lot of time, but an extra 5 minutes? Oh, sure, an extra 5 minutes. In a double elimination tournament, over even 5 rounds, an extra 25 minutes or so. Even in 10, an extra 50 minutes, but an extra 25 minutes, gating people off who maybe say have work at night, maybe have work at weird times, have stuff to do at night, have to go to bed early, maybe that gates that extra hour or two of waiting in general, or that extra time, or maybe they want to play in more tournaments. Maybe they just don't want to play in just your tournament. Maybe they want to play in different tournaments, and that extra 5 minutes blocks them off. But very weak argument. Admittedly, very weak argument. So let's get into some more egregious examples. Yes, so this is a small tangent, and then we'll get into, like, actual examples. So I really hope these later examples are because, the second tournament I'm referencing, like, literally doesn't speak English, or doesn't speak English as their first language. So how you do, not speaking English in your first language is generally you inform people, hi, English isn't my first language. I think it's very appropriate if you're literally a Spanish organization, like you just have that and you're like, oh, they probably don't speak English as their first language. But LGG goes above and beyond, and the admin literally apologizes to me. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Oh yeah, so here's the catalyst of why this happened. Me talking is me. Oh, I guess I need to still read it. Have I mentioned how much I like the admins in this tournament compared to others, by the way? Oh, thanks. I have bad English, but try to improve to understand them all. I hope soon Challenger invite that, well, that's irrelevant, but basically, he apologizes to me, or they apologize to me for having bad English. Excellent. Not a problem. Thank you. That's how you properly do that. Again, side tangent, but sweet. Now, here's where it gets more and more annoying, condescending, and frustrating. Generally, once you win a tournament, you say good game. Maybe perhaps you make a message in your Discord saying the tournament's over, congratulations to the finalists, or anything. It's just a nice little touch. How not to do it? Don't mention it at all. That's how you don't do it. How to properly do it? The tournament admin messages you. The other tournament admin messages you. You post it on your Discord that here's the finals. You make a YouTube video about it, and you also give a custom Discord role to all tournament winners. Excellent job, LDG. Well done. Alright, continuing on. Oh, now we start. How to do rewards. How to properly do rewards. Congratulations, you've won. We'll get the reward to you as soon as possible. That's reasonable. To personally message me that I don't have to go out of my way to figure out if, like, how to get my prize, because I've won, it's my rightful prize, because I signed up for a thing that said there is a prize. You're legally required to give me a prize. So, how to properly do it? I log into the Discord, all rewards have already been given out. Before I even have to ask, already given out without me even having, like, I celebrate, woohoo, I did it, woohoo! And then I log into the Discord, prizes handed out. Good job, LDG. I go into the Discord. I have to ask, where are my packs? In the Discord. Admin says, message this admin. They don't message on their behalf, of course. On my behalf, rather. Of course. Okay, not a problem. Let's go see what happened. Message 1. Hello, I won the tournament. What do I need to do for my packs? Admin's playing Overwatch, by the way. Not playing Hearthstone or not AFK. Or not, like, waiting for the tournament. Playing Overwatch. Okay. 10 minutes go by. Do you need me to message someone else or do something? I will get them to you within the next few days. 2 packs! 2 packs! It takes them a couple of days to get them to be 2 packs. 3 days. 3 days to get them. If possible, I'd prefer Kobolds and Catacombs packs. No response to that. Yesterday, at 1:19 p.m., hey, can I get my card packs yet? 6 hours later, hey, can I get my card packs yet? 6 hours later, hey, when can I get my packs? An hour after that, gives me the code. After no response, not only that, there was a message, a non-added message. You can add in Discord, so like at Hearthstone or like at everyone, to like make it pop up. A non-added message in their Discord, which people generally like leave after they won the or after they participate in the tournament. You generally leave. At least that's what I do, because I don't like getting spammed with messages. A non-added message. Hey, I'm gonna get the packs to everyone. That was after I personally PM'd them. Okay, not only that, 3 different people, other than me, 3 different people asking, hey, where do I get my card packs, in like the past week, I believe. 2 of which literally were asking, hey, I've messaged the admin, no response. That's how not to do it. What else do we have? Yes. How to contact when you're late. So this is basically piggybacking off the off this point. How to do it when you're late. I sent a non-added message, and that's enough for me to say, hey, I apologize. By the way, the non-added message was sent like a few hours before, which is completely irrelevant. Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. I'll get them to you in the next few hours. Meanwhile, I've waited 3 days. I've waited 3 days with no answer. How not to do it. How to properly do it. Let's go. Let's see how to properly do it. I was waiting for a YouTube video to be posted. So let me make sure I'm not exaggerating. Sure. So, 15 minutes after I won the tournament, no, actually, wait, that might be a lie. Shortly after I won the tournament, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, something like that. Tomorrow it's going to be in the YouTube. Tomorrow on YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm quoting this directly. This is their grammar mistake. Keep in mind, English isn't their first language. Still makes the effort to speak in English, and I try to do my best to speak un poquito en español. So then, I message him. Hey, is the YouTube video posted? I have internet. Apologizes. I have internet problems. Gives me a reasonable explanation. By the way, I never was given an explanation as to why the packs were late. The packs were just late. They were just late. 20 kilobyte upload speed. Okay, not a problem. What's it called? Perfect. I message again. Is the video up yet? Post the link. Perfect. And then, what's it called? And then, oh! Sorry about the waiting. Fornari thumbnail PogChamp. Perfect. That's how you apologize properly. That's how you message when it's late. Give me constant updates, and then inform me when it's published. Perfect. And also the other admin publish it. Not just leave me in the dark for 3 days, and then eventually, magically, there you go, here's your card packs. After I had to spam message the admin. Alright, that's not how not to do. What else do we have? Oh. This is quality. These last two examples are what really get me going. And if all the other ones were true, I wouldn't have made this video. If these were the only things, I wouldn't have made this video. These last two are these sole reasons why I made this video, and also being treated really well on the flip side. Streaming Hearthstone, let's say seriously streaming Hearthstone since August, probably? I've been streaming Hearthstone on and off, but seriously streaming Hearthstone since August. I've accused 3 people of stream sniping, 2 of which have been during tournaments. Now you can tell me, Fornari, you stream without delay on tournaments. Yeah, I agree completely. I opened myself up, to stream sniping. I agree completely, not a problem. Regardless if my opponents were stream sniping or not, if I level an accusation of stream sniping towards someone, you may want to at least make it seem like you're concerned. At least. So how to kind of do it. So this was handled alright. I will, admittedly this wasn't, I'd like to see it handled a bit better. But basically, I don't expect anything to happen, and you'll see why I don't expect anything to happen for my first interaction. This is how to properly do it. I'm informing you I'm 100% certain, admittedly I was like 95% certain, I'm 100% certain my opponent is stream sniping. I don't want you to do anything, but it's infuriating that they are wasting my time trying to snipe because they were roping me every turn. That's weird. This is with delay, 15 minutes. Alright, fine. They tried to at least calm me down, saying that there was a delay, and at least they addressed the issue, okay? Not bad. And then, after a while, after a little bit of back and forth, they say, sorry for what happened to, but I also had problems with him, but good luck in that final. So they apologize afterward. Handled well. Could be better. Handled well. Could definitely be worse. Here's where we get into the deliciousness. Here's what really gets me going. Hey, I'm pretty sure my opponent is stream sniping me. Is that reportable? I list out the username. Is the one I suspect. What up? Question mark. What? Alright, let me re-explain exactly what I just said. My opponent who I'm playing, I'm streaming my game right now and I think they're sniping me. 1 sentence response, no apology, no we'll look into it, no I'm sorry we can't do anything about it. I think you should set a delay time. Yep. That makes me feel really good. I'm really happy about that. Hey, my opponent's cheating. They're watching my stream. Dude, just set a delay time. Sorry. Not even sorry. Dude, just set a delay time. You're kind of ruining yourself. Alright, sick, dude. I already knew that, but thank you. There's a reason I don't set a delay time, and that's because it kills audience interaction. But empathy, that's not a thing. No problem. No sorry. No, like, let's maybe try to help our clients. Let's at least make them not feel bad. But sure, like, let's just attribute that to not caring. And let me show you how to attribute this to not caring. Now, I don't have a specific example of how to do this well, but pretty much whenever there's a problem, say, look, here's what you do, give me specifics, because basically once you enter a game lobby, so basically how it works is like you enter a challenge screen, and you select decks, right? And if you ever exit that, you can either lose one game or lose the entire match. So that's very serious, and restarting your game, like, you have to ask permissions, and, like, your opponent can act really shady, and either, like, change their decks or report you or, like, do some random stuff, and they can really ruin you. So you want to make sure, like, everything's fine, and you want to be certain of, like, everything's fine, I can restart, or, like, I need explicit instructions of exactly what to do. So let me give the exact example of what's happening. Hi, my game is bugged, and it won't allow either of us to challenge each other. Okay, here's what you do. Tell your opponent that this is what's happening. Ask permission to restart. Tell them we gave you permission, and if there's any problems, contact us. Okay, no problem. Perfect. That's a great way to handle it. I don't think I've ever had it happen in an LDG tournament. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. That's not on them because that's my client and their client and my opponent's client. That has nothing to do with them. Here is how not to handle the example. I swear to you, this is word for word exactly what happened. I'm literally reading this word for word. Perfect. We're having trouble starting our game. It gave us an error message, and now neither of us can challenge the other. I swear to God, this is the response. This is the exact word-for-word response. Regame. That was it. That was the response, by the way. That was the response. Does that give me clear, explicit instructions? No. Does that tell me what to do? No. That's a one-word answer for kindergartners. Regame. What does that mean? Does that mean challenge my opponent again? I can't do that. Does that mean restart? Well, I don't want to do that because then I don't know if they didn't understand the situation. They've given me nothing other than a one-word command, regame. What does that mean? I've never heard regame before, other than like let's say there was like a problem, so restart the match. That's what I interpret it as. Anyone can interpret this differently. It's a one-word command. We can't challenge each other. The game won't let us. So, sorry. We can't challenge each other. Message 1. Message 2. The game won't let us. I swear to you. I swear to all of you. I can't make this up. I can't make this up, dude. It's meme-worthy how bad this response is. I swear to you, this is the response. Regame. What do I even say to that? What do I even say to that? Any human being understands that after that point, perhaps, at least in your position, right? Perhaps I'm at least looking for a different answer. Maybe you can say it in a different way. Maybe you can even say the same thing with 2 words. Restart the game. That's 3. Sorry, restart game, 2 words. You can do literally anything. The only thing worse to that is not responding. Maybe not responding would be better, because then I could just contact another admin or something. But giving the exact word for word, 1 word, it's not even word for word because it's 1 word. Just the same exact 1 word answer. Regame. Jesus. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What, 1, 2, 3, 4. that 4-message exchange, that brief 4-message exchange of getting hit with the regame twice is pretty much the main reason I made this video. Regame. That's what you have to take away from it. Regame. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of my life philosophies is I heard this. I don't even know if it's like if they made up this metaphor for the show, or this is a common metaphor. I looked it up for like 2 seconds and couldn't find the metaphor and didn't bother doing any investigative journalism. So I just assumed it's a common metaphor and leave it at that. But it goes something along the lines of, if you want someone's coat, you don't blow it off. You warm up the room, and then they'll voluntarily give it to you. So basically what that means is if you want something from someone, you don't force it off them. You make them comfortable, and then they'll give something to you in return, voluntarily, without even being asked. And so the first part doesn't necessarily apply to this. But the second part, if you make me happy, I'll do things for you. I will shout till the ends of the earth that LDG Gaming, great tournament organization. However, I will make it my personal mission now to never attend a tournament from this unnamed second organization as much as if possible. And this happened, by the way, before I won the tournament in that unnamed organization, just by the way. And I didn't want to attend that tournament, but I had to because there was pretty much no other tournament unless I wanted to wait another 45 minutes. So just by the way. So just keep that in mind. Basically, takeaway of the message, show some human empathy, communicate effectively, and just care. If you just care, you're fine. Just care, guys. And that's it.